What's up guys, in today's video I'll tell you how to get 1000 subscribers and 4000 watch hours on YouTube as fast as possible. And the best part about this is that you can actually do all of this for free. Let's get started. Okay guys, so as you can see, I just reached that milestone myself and I have honestly learned quite a lot on how to get 1000 subscribers and 4000 watch hours to get monetized on YouTube. But first off, I'd like to thank every single person that has subscribed to this YouTube channel, and I honestly can't wait to hit 10K. Okay, so back to the video. How can you actually get 1000 subscribers and 4000 watch hours on YouTube as fast as possible? I tried a few different techniques in the past and will only share the ones that have personally helped me the most to save you guys as much time as possible so that you can get started straight away. And the first tip I'd like to share with you guys is to find a niche you like and stick to it. YouTube is a search engine, just like Google. The only difference being it's for videos. And if you settle for a niche and stick to it, YouTube will have a lot easier time recommending your videos to other people. When I started making YouTube videos, I wasn't really niching down. I was actually doing German videos back then and I didn't really know what my niche was. My videos were honestly all over the place and I was naive enough to think that people would be interested in my life before I offered any true value to them, which leads us to our second tip. If you want to get new subscribers as fast as possible, you have to think about what your potential subscribers want and not what you want. Now, of course, your niche should be something you're personally interested in, but if it does not offer any form of value to your viewers, you might want to consider another niche that does. When it comes to offering value, there are actually quite a few ways to do that. If you're making entertaining videos that set people in a great mood, this is one form of value. If they were in a bad mood initially and you made them laugh, they'll subconsciously thank you for that. Here's another example. If you solve a problem someone has showing a detailed step-by-step guide, that's another form of value. Solving problems for others creates value for your viewers and gratitude towards you as a person. This is a win-win for both sides and the reason why you should be focusing on what your viewers want. If they feel that you guys offer true value to them, they'll want to subscribe automatically and create lots and lots of watch time for you because they like your content. It's actually quite simple if you think about it. After a while of watching your content, people will get used to you and eventually like you as a person. And by the way, if you feel like this video offers true value to you, then you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I got a lot more interesting ideas for you guys on how to grow on YouTube, so stay tuned for that. But how do you actually get any views on YouTube at all? Because views are your way to new subscribers. The best way I've found to do this is by creating searchable content. Now, if you guys are asking yourselves what searchable content is, just think about how you found some of your favorite creators on YouTube. I am pretty sure you were searching for a solution to a problem or had a specific video in mind you were talking about with friends or something. Then you went ahead and searched for a specific keyword phrase and found the video you were looking for. In most cases, your search phrase will be pretty identical to the actual video title. Creating titles with keywords like that is called search engine optimization, or SEO in short. And that's what YouTube's search engine is all about. It tries to give you the best possible video results for your specific keyword combination. And if you want to rank your video for a specific keyword phrase, you have to include that in both your title and your video description. This way, YouTube will know what your video is all about and show it to people searching for that type of content. Just don't overdo it and use your keywords way too often. Make it look natural, but include every important keyword for your video in both your title and your description. And since YouTube is also often creating an automatic transcription of your videos, you should make sure to include all of your keywords in your speech so that YouTube knows what your content is all about. Before you guys go ahead and try to rank your videos for every competitive short tail keywords, try to focus on long tail keywords instead. These often don't have the same amount of competition and are therefore easier to rank for. While I was thinking about the title of this video, I actually typed how to get 1000 subscribers into the YouTube search first and got quite a few more search predictions. This shows to me that people are in fact searching for answers to that specific question, but more importantly, oftentimes use long keywords like how to get 1000 subscribers and 4000 watch hours on YouTube instead. I use vidIQ here, which is a paid browser plugin to identify the amount of search volume and competition a keyword has, and find it really helpful when I am searching for the right keywords for my new videos. There's also an alternative which is called TubeBuddy and works almost the same. If you guys want to check out either plugin, you can follow the links in the video description. Now, if you follow the same strategy like I do here and focus on long tail keywords with low competition, you will not only create searchable content for your viewers, but also increase your chance to land in the top results for that specific keyword. Oh, and don't worry when vidIQ or TubeBuddy tells you that the search volume for a specific keyword is at 0. This happens quite a lot when there's not enough information on that specific search phrase. I often take a look at the average amount of views for that keyword phrase instead, which gives me a good idea about the search volume. And if your title is identical to the search predictions you get when you start typing, there's a decent chance you're actually targeting a high volume keyword phrase. I'd suggest focusing on low or very low competition keywords in the beginning, and when your channel grows and you get more subscribers, you can try higher competition keywords, and the amount of views you'll drive to your channel will probably grow as well. There's actually a lot more to talk about when it comes to finding the right keywords for your videos, and if this is something you're interested in, you should go ahead and check out the Content Creator Circle. This is a course platform I am currently working on, which will include everything you need to know to become a successful creator. Just go ahead and sign up for the email list on my website to get notified when the course launches. Oh, and the first few people that will enroll in the course will get a very special deal, which will definitely be worth it. Now that you know that you have to focus on creating searchable content, let's talk about how to actually get some attention for your videos. Your title and thumbnail are just as important as the video itself. While you should always focus on giving true value to your viewers, you have to get their attention to click your video by all means so that they have a chance to see the value you have to offer. And if that means that you have to use clickbaity titles or catchy thumbnails, do it. Just don't overdo it, as this can sometimes lead to lower retention rates if you don't fulfill your viewers' expectations. And when it comes to measuring the performance of your title and thumbnail, there is one very important number you have to look at, which is called click-through rate, or CTR in short. The click-through rate defines the amount of people that have clicked on your video after getting an impression of it. The better your title and thumbnail is, the higher your click-through rate will be and the more views you'll get, which then again, if your content offers true value, will eventually get you some new subscribers. We'll take a look at some examples later, so make sure to watch the full video. But there's one problem to this, especially when you're a new YouTuber and only have one or a few videos on your channel. You guys have to know that after someone has watched your video, they'll usually get recommendations on similar videos, and if you don't have any, YouTube will suggest someone else's video to your viewers and they'll be gone. If you guys want your viewers to stay on your channel for as long as possible to increase the chance of someone subscribing, the best way to do so is by creating playlists filled with content of the same niche. It generally takes people a few videos before they subscribe, and if you can provide enough content from the same niche, they'll stay long enough to get to know you better and identify your true value if you can offer that. If you notice that one specific video drives a lot of views to your channel, this is a great place to start creating a part 2 or series of content. Here's an example. One of my KeePass password manager videos blew up like that, and I realized that people were searching for more tutorials about KeePass. That's why I created a playlist and added 2 more videos, one for Android and one for iOS devices. All of these videos benefit from each other and get hundreds of views because I link from one to another using playlists, info cards, end screens, and regular hyperlinks in the video description. As you guys can see, this is a great strategy and actually pretty easy to do. Focus on your best content and make similar videos for that niche. And while niching down and only creating videos for one single playlist will probably help you grow your channel faster, this isn't absolutely necessary. As long as it fits into your main niche, diversifying on your content might actually be a good idea and is something that can make you stand out from the rest. But let's continue with the next tip, which is a little bit controversial. Although some lazy people will think that uploading on a regular basis is not that important, I can definitely tell you guys that it is. When I was constantly uploading new videos every single week, I got a lot more views after publishing new videos, and they generally performed a lot better and I earned more subscribers. But honestly, this is something I haven't mastered by far yet. Time management is not my biggest strength, but I'm trying real hard right now. A schedule for your uploads is something your viewers will appreciate because they'll know when to expect new content. If you're working in a full-time job though and can only spend little time to create new videos, I'd suggest starting with 1 upload per week. As long as you can continue delivering high quality content, uploading more than 1 video per week is something your channel will definitely thank you for. Trust me. The more videos you upload, the more chances you have to get noticed by other people. And if you focus on the other tips I have talked about in this video so far, you'll reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in no time. I got quite a few more tips for you guys, but to unleash the full potential of your YouTube growth, you should really watch this video until the very end, where I'll share a bonus tip with you. After you've created a few videos, I'm pretty sure you'll want to look at your analytics. And most people will tell you to stop doing that because you'll end up spending way too much time over analyzing things, which is definitely something you guys don't want to do. Trust me, I've been there. I could have probably created like 100 videos in the time I was analyzing. Don't be that guy. and learn from my mistakes. Nowadays, almost everyone is skipping, especially if people don't get what they are looking for. If you're not interesting enough or get straight to the point, and they're gone. So how can you guys increase your viewers' retention rate and make them watch your entire videos? First off, don't use any long intros. Get straight to the point instead and use a hook to raise the interest of your viewers. Tell them what to expect from your videos in the first few seconds and why they can actually trust you. Don't forget to add enough value and cut out anything that isn't absolutely necessary. Creating hype is not a bad idea unless you can't live up to it. When I started making videos, I was rambling way too much. In the meantime, I am scripting most of my videos to make them as concise and as short as possible for you guys, so that you don't have to waste any of your time. Making notes about everything you want to say in your videos definitely helps, but if you want to save even more time for your viewers, a teleprompter you can read your scripts from might be a good idea for you. And if you take a look at your audience's retention rate on your videos, you might notice that people drop off of your videos after a certain amount of time. Placing info cards right before that to another interesting video in your niche is something that can also raise your overall channel retention rate, which then again helps ranking your videos higher in the search snippets. And don't forget to use end screens as well to let your viewers know what to watch next. YouTube does not only look at the retention rate of one of your videos, but the overall retention rate of your channel too. And as long as people keep watching your content, YouTube will reward you for that and eventually even promote your videos. If you're starting out with YouTube, you should focus on evergreen content instead of trending topics. Following a trend and going viral is definitely the exception. Most people that chase after trends often only get a few views in the very beginning, but then the videos often die and don't create any views at all. While evergreen content might serve you for years to come and create a sustainable amount of new subscribers and watch time. After you've built a good foundation of evergreen cornerstone content on your channel, you can of course focus on some trending topics in your niche too. If you guys have earned a good amount of engaging subscribers, the algorithm might actually suggest your video and drive hundreds and hundreds of new video views to your channel. Let's take a look at an example on my own channel here. I made a video on a new camera and lens around 2 years ago, which got a lot of views in the beginning, although I didn't have that many subscribers, but then quickly went down because the interest disappeared entirely. Now if we take a look at another video on a trending topic I've created just recently, you'll notice that the views keep rising. This is because I've combined a trending topic with something that is almost evergreen. I've also focused on creating a good title and thumbnail, which resulted in a lot better click-through rate compared to that old video from 2 years ago. This is a perfect example that shows you guys that if you follow the tips I talk about in this video, you can actually drive hundreds and hundreds of views to your YouTube videos and get new subscribers that way. Just think about it. If you don't have any evergreen content on your channel, people will have nothing else to watch and the potential will be lost. So definitely focus on creating content that never gets old. Now let's talk about engagement. Engagement is one of the main ranking factors on YouTube. The more likes, dislikes, and comments you get, the better. Don't be sad if people dislike your video. It actually helps to rank your videos. Encourage engagement in your videos, ask questions, and make sure to answer every single comment you get. If you give good advice in your comments, other people will notice too and maybe also take part in the conversation, which then again will lead to even more comments. Although I don't really like asking for likes, it definitely helps and increases engagement in my videos when I do. Letting people know what your upload schedule is and that they can subscribe to get notified when the magic happens is also a great way to receive new subscribers. People tend to forget that if you don't ask them. And as long as you're offering good value, people will subscribe to you voluntarily. Just don't ask for everything at the same time because people might get overwhelmed by that and do nothing at all. Sharing videos on other platforms to get some initial traffic is a great idea too. If you're in forums or Facebook groups of the same niche, sharing valuable information with others is absolutely fine. I've personally used Facebook groups to push many of my videos in the past and got quite a few subscribers that way because I was targeting the right people. Just don't spam every single platform with the same content. If you guys share videos with people that are not interested in your niche or topic, they might actually hurt your retention or overall engagement rate, which could hurt your video ranking. If you usually share your videos with your friends and you know that these are not really interested in your niche, you might want to not do that instead because the same thing might happen. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the main reason why people fail and don't get 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours of watch time. It's because people give up. Most people only upload a few videos and hope to get noticed. Although there are of course a few exceptions, this is far from the reality, and it rarely happens to anyone that doesn't have any audience at all. Just don't give up. I've been there and felt like my channel wasn't growing at all. I asked myself whether my videos were good enough or not. I was always overthinking what I was doing. Did I say something wrong? Why is no one subscribing? Things like these can quickly drain your motivation. But let me tell you guys one thing, it does get easier after time. It's a lot like having a broken heart. People will tell you to do this or that to heal your wounds, but ultimately, time will do the rest for you. You just have to keep going and be consistent. And if you put enough time into YouTube, you'll become so good at being a creator, nothing will be able to stop you. Don't get me wrong, all these tips are great and everything, but always remember, if you give up, they are worthless. Stop overthinking. No one is perfect, except for Mr. Beast maybe. I mean, how can you be so generous? If you can say one thing about Mr. Beast, it's that he's really crazy consistent with the things he's doing. I mean, counting from 1 to 100,000 in one sitting isn't something anyone would like to go through, but almost every single one of us would be able to do that if we just kept going. Think about it. And here comes the bonus tip you guys were waiting for. If you have followed all the steps in this video and still didn't achieve the results you were hoping for, here's one more thing you can do. Put yourself in the shoes of your viewers again. Take a look at your channel. Reflect on yourself. Do you like what you see? Would you personally subscribe if you were just a stranger? Remember that you don't know anything about that person yet. Do you offer enough value, or are your videos too personal? Don't get me wrong, personal videos are great to get to know someone better, but you should always offer value first. Most people won't subscribe straight away because they think you're interesting. You must show to them what makes you special. Why should they subscribe to your channel instead of someone else's? What benefits do they get? Are you a great entertainer and can make people laugh easily? Or can you explain things a lot better than many other people and find yourself to be a good teacher? Self-reflection is perfectly healthy for your own growth and something you should do from time to time to learn from your own mistakes. If you don't have anyone to tell you what you're doing wrong, you have to be that person instead. Of course, you can also ask someone else, but trust me and don't ask your grandma or best friend, as they'll most likely just tell you that you're doing great to not hurt your feelings. Asking a stranger for feedback might cause anxiety first, but it will ultimately help you get a better person and content creator on YouTube. And that's exactly what I did to achieve my first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time on YouTube. But what about you? How many subscribers do you have and for how long have you been creating videos on YouTube? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.